Good morning. This is White Raptor News Ministries. All praise and glory to the Supreme Spirit of Truth, the Living One. There is none like the point of singularity that moves all things in place. Truly, the Supreme Creator is worthy of all praise and glory. Why wouldn't you give praise and glory to the eternal, perpetual force that moves all things in place? This plane of existence is really weird to me, and I don't always understand how people can't see what's happening around them. But I have to get up and go to work this morning. As I said, I've picked up another client, so it's kind of why my videos have been lacking lately, and I haven't been getting up as many. But we're going to jump in here to 2 Samuel chapter 11. And this is David and Bethsheba. In the spring, at the time when kings go off to war, David sent Joab out with the king's men and the whole Israelite army. Remember, the Israelites have the word elites in it because these are the chosen children of the Supreme Spirit. They destroyed the Ammonites and besieged Rabbah, but David remained in Jerusalem. The Ammonites, Anakites, the Anaki, or the Anaki. The reason why I say that is because of this right here. I also tell everybody that this game you're not ready for.
You're not ready for it.
Keep telling everybody you're inside of a game simulation. Nobody wants to hear the truth, though.
The world is a vampire.
Nobody wants to hear that truth. And the world is a vampire. Right there. See? Anakai. They're showing you the truth in videos and stuff. These are the demons. Right there. Like old Job. Right there. The Anakai. It's right there in the Bible. This is a race of people that were destroyed. I'm leaning more towards that everything that's happened in the Bible has already happened. So you have this race of people right here. Okay, they destroyed the Ammonites and besieged Rabbah, but David remained in Jerusalem. One evening, David got up from his bed and walked around the roof of the palace. From the roof, he saw a woman bathing. The woman was very beautiful, and David sent someone to find out about her. The man said, "She is Bethsheba, the daughter of Eliam, and the wife of Uriah the Hittite." Then David sent messengers to get her. She came to him, and he slept with her. Now she was purifying herself from her monthly uncleanliness. Then she went back home. The man conceived and sent word to David saying, "I am pregnant." Did I just hold on? The woman conceived and sent word to David saying, "I am pregnant." But she was purifying herself from her monthly uncleanliness. So when David laid down with her, I guess that's saying that it was right after her menstrual period. And you know that women are supposed to be unclean. I mean, it's really weird, like during the entire time of their cycle and 7 days after their cycle, a woman is supposed to be unclean. So David shouldn't have been laying down with her. as what the Bible says. So David sent this word to Joab, send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent him to David. When Uriah came to him, David asked him how Joab was, how the soldiers were, and how the war was going. Then David said to Uriah, go down to your base and wash your feet. So Uriah left the palace, and a gift from the king was sent after him. But Uriah slept at the entrance of the palace with all his master's servants and did not go down to his house. David was told Uriah did not go home. So he asked Uriah, haven't you just come from a military campaign? Why didn't you go home? Uriah said to David, the ark and Israel and Judah are staying in tents, and my commander Joab and my Lord's men are camped in the open country. How could I go to my house to eat and drink and make love to my wife? As surely as you live, I will not do such a thing. Then David said to him, stay here one more day, and tomorrow I will send you back. So Uriah remained in Jerusalem that day and the night. In David's invitation, he ate and drank with him, and David made him drunk. But in the evening Uriah went out to sleep on his mat among his master's servants. He did not go home. In the morning David wrote a letter to Joab and sent him with Uriah. In it he wrote, put Uriah out in front where the fighting is the fiercest. Then withdraw from him, so he will be struck down and die. And then God Supreme is a forgiving God. Does that sound a little bit shady? This is what I'm talking about. The prophets of the Bible all tend to do some shady stuff, Israel. It's pretty shady because you love a woman and you want to make that woman your own, so you kill her. You kill the husband. You place him on the front lines where the fighting is the most fierce. That's a backstabbing kind of thing to do, wouldn't you say? Would you or would you not agree? I would have to say that that's a pretty dirty deed that was done. So while Joab had the city under siege, he put Uriah at the palace where he knew the strongest defenders were. When the men of the city came out and fought against Joab, some of the men in David's army fell. Moreover, Uriah the Hittite died. Joab sent David a full account of the battle. He instructed the messenger, when you have finished giving the king this account of your battle, the king's anger may flare up, and he may ask you, why did you get so close to the city to fight? Didn't you know they would shoot arrows from the wall? Who killed Abimelech, a son of Jerubbaal? Didn't a woman drop an upper millstone on him from the wall, so that he died in the beds? Why did you get so close to the wall? If he asked you this, then say to him, moreover, your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead. The messenger set out, and when he arrived, he told David everything Joab had sent him to say. The messenger said to David, the men overpowered us and came out against us in the open, but we drove them back to the entrance of the city gates. Then the archers shot arrows at your servants from the wall, and some of the king's men died. Moreover, your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead. David told the messenger, say this to Joab, don't let this upset you. The sword devours one as well as another. Press the attack against the city and destroy it. Say this to encourage Joab. Give me a second, baby. I'm almost done here. When Uriah's wife heard that her husband was dead, she mourned for him. After the time of mourning was over, David had her brought to his house, and she became his wife and bore him a son. But the thing David had done displeased the Lord. Do you think I think it would displease the Lord quite a bit. But yet, the Lord didn't punish him. I just don't always understand these stories. So I hate to cut out of here so soon. I'd like to get another chapter down, but I have to get out, feed my cats, make sure my dad's got his breakfast, and then head out to my second client. All praise and glory to the Supreme Spirit of Truth, the living one, the force that moves all things in place, the visible and invisible, the all you can see and all you cannot see, the Almighty. Peace. This is White Raptor News Ministries.